Welcome back, subscribers, and welcome new viewers to March 2023 General Monthly Reading for Pisces. And I want to wish a happy birthday to all of you Pisces out there. And today I am taping on the 27th of February. Okay, and I want to thank each and every one of you who have subscribed, who like and share my videos, because that helps my whole channel to circulate to more and more individuals who are in need of this information. So thank you so much. And any of you wanting a private reading, or you're wanting more information on the availability of my newly released book in last October, or you just have questions or comments for me, send me an email. I would love to hear from you. And my email address, thecreativewoman369@gmail.com. And it's in the drop-down box below this video and all of my videos. Okay, Pisces. All right, let's quickly go over the transits. We are going to have the full moon on March 7th. In fact, that's my birthday. 16 degrees Virgo, 40 minutes. And then we're going to have the new moon on the 21st, 0 degrees Aries, 50 minutes. And we also have in Aries, Jupiter in Aries, and it begins the month at 11 degrees, and by the end of the month, 18 degrees. We also have Venus in Aries, and so all three of those, or those two, are going to conjunct to the new moon on the 21st. And actually, no, Venus won't, I apologize, just Jupiter, because Venus begins the month out at 10 degrees and then ends at 28 degrees through, on the 16th, it ends at 28 degrees before Aries, Venus goes into Taurus. But while Venus is in Aries, it is going to sextile Mars, which is in Gemini. It begins 19 degrees to 29 degrees through the 25th. Mars does. So we're going to have a sextile between Mars and Venus from the beginning of the month through the 16th of March, which is a very loving, compatible male-female energy. Venus is love, Venus is peace and harmony and beauty. Mars has to do with action and passion and taking physical action. Okay, so, two big ones. Saturn on the 8th of March goes from Aquarius, which we've had that in for about 2.5 years, into Pisces. And it will stay in Pisces for the next 2.5 years approximately. So again, that begins on the 8th of March. Big deal. So all of you Pisces that were born around my year, 1966, will be in your Saturn return. And then we have another big one. Pluto is going from Capricorn and will be introduced into Aquarius, another big deal, on the 24th of March. And it will stay in Aquarius for approximately 2.5 months. So that will be through June 11th. So from March 24th through June 11th, we will get an introduction of Pluto in Aquarius. Love it. Big deal. Okay. All right. So with that being said, let's get to your reading, Pisces. And like always, if this reading isn't right for you, that is perfectly okay, because your personal natal planets and the transiting planets are always going to be uniquely individual for every one of you. And so you might want to try your ascendant, which is your rising sign. Rising, ascendant are the same. That's two different words for the same thing. And your moon, or your north or south nodes of the moon. Okay. Okay, for Pisces, all right. Exit. That is number 16, and that breaks down into a number 7. That I just was, the full moon came in my mind because it's on the 7th, so something, or is you or someone or something, or again, this is a general reading, are exiting your life on the 7th, on or around that full moon that is on the 7th in Virgo. Okay. But you're going to a much brighter future for yourself. Whatever is exiting, or you are exiting, whatever that is. Again, it could be a belief, it could be you could change your purpose or find your purpose for some of you. And going towards that. So again, it's going to be different for each and every one of you, but you're going to know what that is. And if you don't already know what that is, you will. And it's going to become clear to you, or for some of you, clearer to you around the full moon on the 7th. And I was drawn to the horse, and he's galloping. This person is galloping, has his back, and it's going towards the sun. So you're going towards your bright new future, something obviously brand new for you, and it's very bright. And what I also got with the horse, could be very fast moving energy, because the horse is galloping. You can see, I don't know if you can tell it's galloping, but it's kicking up dust. So to me, fast movement. Okay, so let's see what else Pisces has in store for this month of March. This is my astrology deck, so let's just see what astrological cards appear for you, Pisces. For general reading, sun, moon, rising, north or south nodes of the moon for Pisces. Okay. Number 13, which is a magical number, by the way. It's not a negative number like we've been taught. Not at all. It's actually the opposite. Dignified, and it's about strength. You have been ascending or climbing this ladder. There's a ladder here. I don't know if you can see that, but you've been climbing the ladder having to do with your inner strength and who you truly are. And again, I just got, which enables you to be able to exit, able to leave behind whatever is not working for you anymore, whatever's been blocking you. You are now, or you just recently have had the strength to put that behind you so that you can move forward and you're not going to be blocked anymore. I just got as well. I'm being also drawn to the purple, and this purple door. Again, this has to do with our crown chakra. This has to do with third eye as well. They're both different shades of purple, and that has to do with intuition. It has to do with the unseen world. And so what that's saying to me is you could even be upgrading, some of you, having to do with your intuition and expanding that awareness that psychic ability that you naturally have, that intuition of yours. And I'm also getting it spot on this month. Wow, okay. North Node, look at this. This is number 34, and it breaks down into a 7. Look at this, 7, 7. 16 breaks down into a 7, 34 breaks down into a 7. So those of you that know what your South Node is and you've been working through your South Node, you are, wherever you are on your journey, if you're consciously aware of your South Node specifically, you are going to receive some type of blessing or blessings of your North Node, depending on where you're at in your personal conscious journey. And those of you that don't already know what your nodes of the moon are, and this sounds right to you, you want to know, what I'm getting is you are going to have the strength, if you haven't before now, or had the interest or even the know-how, you never even knew, to look into astrology in your natal wheel. And again, if you don't already know, I'm an astrologer of 28 plus years now, and I specialize in the nodes of the moon. So what I'm getting, for those of you that don't already know your nodes, you are going to get interested in your nodes of the moon and wanting to find out consciously, because we have to know consciously what they are. It is, again, or for the first time, if you don't know this, the South Node has everything to do with each and every one of our individual personal work in this life on this earth. It could have been passed down familially in your ancestry. It doesn't have to, but a lot of times it is, because astrology has been suppressed for a long, long time. True ancient astrology, and especially the nodes of our moon. So that sounds right? And you want to know? Oh, the North Node is the blessings that each and every one of us, that's waiting for each and every one of us to receive once we've worked through that South Node consciously. And again, you have to know what it is. That sounds right? You're curious? And you want to know? Send me an email. And you don't have to go to me, but I don't know of anyone else that has, and I could be, I don't know everything, but from what I have researched and the knowledge that I've learned and worked through, and the books that I have been presented with and come into contact with, the karmic astrology book that I have that's out of print now is unique. And it's out of print. And I haven't seen any, especially dealing with the nodes of the moon, that gives such detail and accuracy. I mean, it's just straightforward, very straightforward. Okay, again, all right, so that sounds right. Send me an email, thecreativewoman369@gmail.com. Okay, and I will need your birth information as well. All of that information, if you don't know the details, are in the drop-down box below this video and all of my videos. Okay, so let's keep going. Pisces, this is a big deal. I want to get from my language of light. Let's see what card or cards come out for you here. And I'm getting too that those of you, you might, the draw absolutely could be for you if you aren't already familiar with your natal wheel and your nodes of the moon and all of your planet placements. It could very well have everything to do with Saturn and or Pluto going into the new signs in March for you, which would be igniting that drive in you deep down inside you to find out and get to the bottom of the truth of who you are, and so that you can live who you are and be who you are and work through those. But you have to work through the blockages first. But again, Pluto and Saturn are both planets that do just that, bring that seriousness and intensity. Intensity is Pluto, serious intensity for Pluto, and then that stern seriousness and like a father figure or like an authority figure gives. It doesn't let you. Saturn is that stern yet steady. It doesn't give the intensity like Pluto. Pluto gives intensity and ruthless intensity until you listen. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at this. Okay. And then we have number 42, which breaks down into a 6, inward revolution, which what I'm just getting by the numbers here, 6 and then 7, 7. It's a step-by-step process. So definitely some of you or most of you are going to have begun this inner process. Even if you haven't started looking in astrologically yet, you still have started it in some way, Pisces. So that inward revolution has begun already for you, and you will know what that is. And so what I'm getting is you're just ready to step up the intensity or step up the inner search to go to something new to so you can get in deeper into yourself so that you can take care of those blockages is what I'm getting. And that's very good. And you have the strength, or you're going to have the strength this month to do that, to face the things that maybe you couldn't face up until now. So that's really, really positive. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's get into the tarot cards and see what they have to say for you this month, Pisces. Sun, moon, rising, north or south nodes of the moon for Pisces. What do they need to know for the month of March? Whoops, this wants to come out. Yep, 8 of Cups. Definitely you're leaving something, or you're completing whatever, or you've just recently left and that's completed now, or in March it will be completed, whatever that is. And I'm seeing the full moon again in this card. To me, that's the full moon, and that matches with, so the full moon is a big deal for all of you. And some of you might have placements in Virgo. You could have a sun or moon in Virgo too. You could have other big placements in Virgo, but you don't have to. But I'm just getting that would be another reason why the full moon is a big deal for you, other than you being a Pisces also. So, okay, so let's see what else. And this is number 8. See, we're having, look at this, 6, 7, and then 8. So it's been a step, or it has been and is a step-by-step process for you, Pisces, whatever you've been working through. And again, you're going to advance to the next level, whatever that is for you specifically. Okay, let's see, what else for Pisces? Sun, moon, rising, north or south nodes of the moon. What do they need to know? What do they need to know? Maybe about what they're leaving. And it's emotional stuff you've been dealing with, Pisces, because that's what the 8 of Cups is. And so it has everything to do with your emotions, your inner world, emotional world that you have been dealing with. And I just got the word karma, which to me means either what you were given, or what you came in with to work through. And again, that goes back to the natal wheel and how the placements of the planets and your nodes specifically. Judgment. Yeah, I just got, let me get these two cards, this one too. I just got from this Judgment card with their hands out that some of you have been asking for direction or asking for guidance, or you have had a question that you were unclear about, and you've been asking, in your meditation, however you see meditation to be, but you've been intuitively asking your higher self, asking the universe, the the creator, original creator, however you want to see that to be. And if you haven't seen any signs or synchronicities yet, you are being sent those, or you will be. It could be in the form of music. Maybe even I was just drawn to, that's a trumpet. So it could be a trumpet, some type of, I even got saxophone, trumpet, even flute, maybe. It doesn't have to be, but because it can also be numbers, of course, or anything that maybe is sacred to you. Okay, so let's go on. Okay, we have the Seven of Cups. So there's something you're dreaming about, there's something you're fantasizing about, there's something you're hoping to come true. So again, it has everything to do with where you're at in your personal, individual journey, and working through those blockages on whether or not or when this will come true, or how do I say that? Again, it depends where you are on your journey, because we're all in different spots on our path. And so, but whatever you've done up to this point, you have a blessing coming to you. So whatever that is, and then maybe you have been desiring several things. And so again, this is a step-by-step process. So maybe something smaller will come this month and you're still working towards the big, or maybe the big one will come this month. It's going to be different for all of you, but you have some type of blessing, some type of positive incentive for yourself that shows you that you are on the right track. Keep going. You are doing things correct, and to make you happy and joyful and thankful for how far you've come so far. Whoops, whoa. Hierophant. Okay, and me dropping this card, because what I was getting while this was dropping is the Hierophant has to do with the knowledge you've gained and experience, knowledge, wisdom, and maybe some of you don't realize how much wisdom, knowledge that you have gained from whatever you have gone through. And so you're not giving yourself the credit, or you're not acknowledging that as fully as you should, as you are deserving of, so that you can be even more thankful and grateful. And then I'm getting too, for some of you, these signs and synchronicities haven't been showing up, you haven't been seeing them. That might be why. Is because you are first to sit and think about how far you've come, all of the hardships, whatever you've been going through, and what you've learned from that, and how you've gained what you've gained. And that, yes, you have gained, absolutely. And even this, maybe you saw something seemingly unimportant, you're going to see you gained a whole heck of a lot. And you're a lot wiser. You're very much more wisdom than you realized. And so I'm seeing that for some of you this month. You will see that. It's like an aha. It's that light bulb going on, going, wow, oh my goodness, I didn't see it. It was right there. But you will. And then watch blessing come true. Blessings, signs, synchronicities, showing you that guidance. You're getting the answer. You're getting that clarity. And then the King of Swords. Oh, okay, just a sec. Let me go back to the Hierophant. I was drawn to the 2 keys, and then I just got the words, you are the key that opens up your inner door to you, to you, to your true self, to your soul, to who you truly are, to those deep down desires, to that blockage that you are, and only you have the power to work through and go beyond, because only you have that key to open that inside yourself, whatever that is. And maybe some of you already done that. And I was drawn then to the pillars here, right on each side. They're very sturdy, tall, big, strong. They are going to stand the test of time. And that is you now, because of whatever you have opened up, whatever key that you've opened up inside yourself and worked beyond. You now are benefiting or will benefit very soon in the physical world. And Taurus came to mind because this is the card of Taurus. So you could have Taurus in your cart. Oh my goodness. Cart. Well, don't put the horse before the cart. I don't know. I don't know where that came from. Maybe it's for somebody, but that's not what I was intending to say, but it came out. So that could be important for somebody that needed to hear that. I don't know. I would love to hear if that is something. But what I was intending to say, let me see now. What was I intending to say? Oh, Taurus. And Taurus, what I was thinking when the word Taurus came into my head is that it has to do with the physical world, something tangible, something you can see, touch, feel. So you will be getting that type of fantasy coming true. It's coming true into your physical world. Okay, again, now we can go through the King of Swords. And this is, I see you are in this energy. And if you're not in this energy right now when you are viewing this video, this sometime in March, you will be, by the end of March, you will be sitting, whether you're male or female. This is an energy, and the King of Swords is a very stable, solid. You are very, or you will be very in control of who you are, your thoughts. It has to do with this, swords has to do with the mind and has to do with thoughts, which then translate into feelings and emotions, which has everything to do with you being able to move forward beyond whatever was emotionally traumatizing for you or that emotional blockage. You are going to be able to think it through, bring it into your conscious awareness so you can actually think with your mind, so you can change that thought that you didn't know you had, unconscious thought. Wow. So again, that takes me back to, for some of you, I know I go back to astrology, but that is where it might be, you might be finding it out in your natal wheel, and maybe it's just something you're reading astrologically. For some of you, you have your natal wheel, you know your nodes of the moon, but you read it again this month, and then boom, the light goes on. That thought, then it changes everything. Thoughts change feelings. That is a fact. And then you, boom, you move on. And then those crystalline bridges in your brain, which is real, it starts that pathway to it's a new path for you. So you're not going down that same old path that was a blockage for you before. So you're finding out something. And again, so when you do that, whatever that is again, it's a general reading, so I don't exactly know what it is, but you're solid. And see, he's in blue, and that to me has everything to do with communication, thoughts, your mind, verbal communication, and even intuitive communication, because it's a thought coming from the universe, your higher self, God Almighty, if you want to see it that way, the all and the original creator is how I like to say that, because we have deception going on in religions, and God has been overused. That's why I don't use the word God, because it's so connected to religion, which is a control mechanism for us to stop us from being who we are. Anyway, I won't go any further than that. But okay, so yes, you're solid. You know who you are. You're strong, and transformation is happening this month. I just was drawn to the butterfly above the King of Swords. So again, this is you, Pisces. This is you. You're standing in your power. You're solid in it. Okay. At least by the end of the month, if not already. Clarity. You definitely clear vision of you or something about you. Again, I get the idea too, because we can only work on one thing at a time with ourselves. And so it is something specific, and it's going to be different for each and every one of you. Okay. Oh, and also I just got to, when you're standing in your power, you're able to decisively say yes, no to what is good for you, what is not good for you. And I just see you standing that way, and you're just that's just who you are now. You have that inside, and it doesn't go away. It won't go away. At the same time, you do it confidently and compassionately as well. And maybe some of you, that's what you've been learning. You've been learning how to confidently yet compassionately say no when it's necessary for you to say no, and say yes when it's necessary for you to say yes, when it's in your best interest. Okay. That's been a tough one for some of you. And it is, Pisces, because we're so intuitive and so people pleaser, and if we're not solid in who we are, then we go overboard with the people pleasing. We can easily do that, being of service to try and get somehow, and I believe we all do that. We all do that. We look outside ourselves before we look inside, and that's just a lesson. I know that definitely was for me. Absolutely. Okay, so what should we do, Pisces, now? I'm going to get two cards here, two different cards, tarot cards here, because I want to see if we can get some more details about what you might be leaving, or what you just recently left behind, emotional. And the strength that you've gained. See here again, strength card. So that right there is confirmation with the King of Swords. That's where you're headed if you haven't reached that yet. Okay, so I want one card for each. So one card for the Eight of Cups first, please. More detail for Pisces, what they're leaving or working through leaving. Oh, wow. Success, absolutely. Ace of Cups. So whatever you're still working through it, you're gonna make it. You are absolutely, and it's, I mean, not just make it, you are destined with this dove. You're destined to make it, to what's the word I'm going to use? Not just successful, just a second. It's not the feeling I'm feeling, and the word is not coming. Rainbows could very well be a sign or synchronicity for you. White doves as well, for some of you. But you're going to nail it. You are absolutely going to nail it out of the park. Out of the park. Whatever you're leaving, or working through leaving. And it's going to show up in physical form. Absolutely. And you are going to love it. You are overflowing with unconditional love and gratitude and happiness, joy, and peace. Peace. Because you finally completed that. Okay. So 7 of Wands. Yeah, to me, I am just seeing strength again. Look at that. 7 of Wands. You really worked hard. Whatever this is that you've been working through, you've really been putting your passion into it and putting that dedication, that drive, that Wands energy, and just never giving up. That fiery energy. And maybe some of you maybe you have Leo in your chart. You could have Aries or Sagittarius. Some of you don't have to, but again, I'm seeing with that just strengthened you even more. And there you are. Here, the King of Swords. You are so solid that you will not, no one would even dare to try and take you down, do anything, because you'll see it coming. You'll see it coming, and you will kindly, but compassionately call them out. And so you're not even going to be, you're just exuding power, energetic power, and confidence. I just got some might be a little scared of you, because this is the true you, and you maybe were used to be meek and mild, and that's the mask you were showing because you had things to take care of first before you could come out and be who you truly are. And so now you're this powerful, beautiful, bright light that's just unbelievable to those that have known you in the past. And you're going to get some that are very, very, I'm just being brought to happy tears. Some are going to be so delighted to see you finally out and being who you truly are. And they might tell you so. That's beautiful, Pisces. You take that in. And you into your heart, because it's true. It's true. The love you're exuding now, the unconditional love, just out into the world, is helping others in ways that you have no idea. No idea. But know that. Take those words I just said to you in, please. You are essential to this earth and to every being on this earth. Your unconditional love and whatever you're working through. Because everything each one of us works through, we become more powerful. More powerful in a very positive way. And that unconditional love getting stronger and stronger, and then our bright light of unconditional love shining out becomes more powerful and assisting others to become their true selves too. Wow, Pisces, that is beautiful. That's so beautiful. And I'm just looked at the time. It's 40 minutes. I really went long this time. But again, this is your birthday month. There we go. So I'm going to have to stop now. But until next time, I hope this was helpful. You have a great March birthday month. If you had your birthdays in February, happy birthday, belated birthday. But you have a great March, Pisces. Each and every one of you. I love you all. Until next time. Bye.